Recording?
Fuck.
Just call me Jerry. Alright, go.
You can make it look like nobody knows what's going on, but they could hear everything. Cheers, Luke! This is the pour. He's got a great big bottle of something, and the bottle opener is in his hand, and he's really eager.
What are you?
Something a little dark tonight.
What are you drinking, bro?
Tonight I am sticking within the Grande Provence of Alberta, La Belle Provence of Alberta, with a little dandy brewing company. This one's called the Bleak Midwinter. This has been in my fridge for longer than it should have been, and it needs to get drank because it's an IPA. Now, it's a black IPA, but it's an IPA, and it's 6 months old. It's time to drink this thing. Yeah, what do you got going on?
3 months ago. I am drinking the Tom Green Summer Stout.
Summer and winter in one show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. You want to rock, papers?
Do you want to talk about your beer, or do you want to talk about my beer?
Do you want to rock, paper, scissors?
Hey, look, I won. Okay, so here's the problem that I have with the Tom Green Summer Stout from Beau's. Organic. Local spring water, organic barley, malts, organic oats, organic lactose, organic fair trade coffee, organic cocoa nibs, organic hops, brewer's yeast. Apparently, yeast, not organic, except for it's the only fucking organism. I know that's not what the word means, but Greg, how many times do we need to say the word organic in a sentence? Greg?
Unless we're talking about my penis, none. Like, really? I'm sorry. Like, Dear Beau's, stop marketing your great beer to hipsters who think that organic everything is a thing. Anyway.
And also, Dear Beau's, stay far away from Greg's penis. This beer better be good. It better be organically great.
Was that bottle opener organic?
Yeah, the bottle, it was. So is the glass.
Okay.
Organic. Oh, I'm gonna organically pour. This better be organically good.
I wonder if Tom Green's sausages were organic.
He's only got one ball, you know that?
Yeah, well, but they took it out. They took it out and served it at a restaurant because it was organic.
Yeah. That restaurant, it's called Drew Barrymore. They were married when that happened. Right?
They were married. That was back when she was his little starfish.
Ugh. All right, let's
moving along. What the hell is? What are you drinking? I thought you said you were drinking a stout.
Tom Green Summer Stout.
All right. Hey, I mean, I'm all for a golden stout, kind of like the one that we've been talking about. But I mean, just
no, Greg.
Kind of threw me.
An organic.
Oh.
Stout.
So organic stouts aren't dark.
Blonde milk stout.
Okay. All right. Fine. That's good. It's good. Tell me how it tastes.
Apparently, Greg.
Yeah.
Because I know that you were worried about this.
Deeply.
It's organic. No, nose is pretty much cocoa nibs. It's a little bit of coffee, but it's all chocolatey coffee. Organically good. Here we go. Why did it have to be good?
I mean, credit to Beau's. I mean, they make good. The guy makes good beer.
Dude, it's really good, actually. Like, it's surprisingly not bad beer at all. Damn it. Again, dude, it's all that cocoa, that burnt coffee. It's not burnt, it's just roasted coffee. I don't get any like caramels or any of the stuff that you would normally associate with it. It's just a coffee,
and and that's what happens in a golden.
And it gives the a little bit of the lacto mouth, like that fullness. It's good. I wish it wasn't, so I could be like, oh, this is an organic. You know what else is it organic? Shit. And this beer, unfortunately, it's not shit.
I'm very glad to hear that. But for those of you who are watching and for whom this is an important thing, the brewer's yeast is apparently not organic, and therefore, I'm afraid you can't have it.
Yeah. It's not gluten-free.
And it's not got organic yeast, therefore it's obviously something that Monsanto paid for, and we're all going to die because of its existence.
You're not very bright, are you, Greg? Must be the chemtrails.
Could be. It could be. We get a lot of them here in Alberta, but I mean it's hard to tell because most of us are blind and deaf because of all of the non-organic substances in the tar sands.
Yeah.
The tar sands. I've never actually seen any tar, but apparently there is. What I see is a lot of really greasy dirt. Like that's, it's sand covered in oil. It's kind of like, oil.
It has an organic summary photo of Tom Green.
But was the label glued on with an organic glue? And if so, were animals harmed in the making of that glue?
God, I hope so.
Well, there you go. All right, let's switch gears.
All right, so you're buying it, Greg.
I like that. Let's switch gears. We're going to move over to Dandy Brewing Company's In the Bleak Midwinter. This was a December release, somewhere mid-December. Somehow it came into my possession over the last 2 months, and I didn't even realize that that's what it was. So it's kind of a winter IPA, but it's now July 1st. So I figure 6 months is more than enough time for a black IPA. It's a Cascade-style IPA. I don't know whether it's like, do you let it go because of the dark malts, or do you drink it quick because it's an IPA? I don't know. Anyway.
It's you just like, well, do I want sour or not? Just drink it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's it. Dandy in the Bleak Midwinter black IPA. It's a 6.5%. And I like black IPAs. Don't get me wrong. I am all about black IPAs, and I love black lagers too. Thick brown head, but seems to be bubbling away like tar sands, La Brea tar sands. Super hoppy nose, and I mean it's a big IPA. It's supposed to be. Now there is a word that's been used to describe this beer. It's one I don't like. I will use it now because I've heard it in concert with this beer, and then I will tell you whether or not I believe the word is appropriate. Do you know what the word is, Luke? It starts with a J.
Rutabaga?
Apparently this beer is juicy.
Don't ever say that.
Freaking hate that. A deep amber, almost reddish amber. But nose is full of malt and roast and hop. And I mean, you couldn't press me to pick the hops that are in this. They might be on the bottle. Citra Mosaic. There you go. I mean, it's fruity and it's hoppy, but it's almost like this chocolatey molasses roast back end to it that completely changes that. Cheers, Slancha, Agashegedra. Drinking it up. Oh man, that is stupendous. Roasty, dark. It's almost porterish. It's bordering on a porter with a crap ton of hops. Wow. That's really, really, really stunning. Yeah, If you'd like to go upstairs, you can just cross behind me there, Ton Shoveler. Standing there staring at the side of my head is so much harder to deal with. The things I live with to do this. Dude, it's incredible. It's really incredible. It's a solid IPA in its own right. Brilliant, brilliant dark roasts. I love this beer. It's a 6.5%. It tastes like about an 8%. It seems way stronger than it is. Not in a bad way though. Really, really solid stuff. Really solid. Dandy Brewing Company, Calgary, Alberta, in the bleak midwinter. If they make this again next year, this is a brilliant winter IPA.
And those boys are quality humans.
They are quality humans.
They like a sour beer a little bit more than I do, but
that's okay. No, like this is really, really a solid, and I've let it warm up to. It's probably in that sort of 12, 13 degree range right now, because it's 32 in my house.
My stout,
brilliant beer,
at 6 degrees.
Well, mine comes out of the fridge at 7.
Yeah.
But I actually had my wireless temperature sensor for my fridge conk out, so I've just brought it back out. It's waking back up now. I actually have a thermometer right off screen, right there. And it says right now 27 is the room temperature in my house. So
Great news.
Yeah. So, what's your rating, dude? Actually, where would they go to find that out and see that review?
Well, you would go over to untapped.com/user/gscratch for Greg and Mr. Wilkinson for myself. You can also see it on that handy graphic that Greg had up there. Greg, I am really disappointed that this beer wasn't bad because I wanted to shit on it really badly. Like the word organic is on the label 14 times. But God, it's good beer.
Don't you hate it when that happens, man? You just I want to hate on you so bad right now, but I can't because you're awesome.
I would totally buy this beer. It's a 3.5 for me.
After all of that talk, I assumed it had to have been at least a 4. Your bar is really low for wanting to hate on people, I guess.
No, dude. Like, if I didn't want to hate the beer, it would have got a 3.75.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right, that's okay. I'll take that.
So, in fairness, what I will put through Untapped is 3.75.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. That's perfect. That's either is acceptable. It is in the eye of the beholder.
I have 0.5 of hate towards organic. But would I buy this beer again? Absolutely. Should you? Get it in you.
Get it in you. All right. Okay, so Dandy in the Bleak Midwinter. It's rare I do this on an IPA, man. I gotta go with a 4.
Wow.
It really, really is fantastic. I don't know what I'm going to say about it. It's a flavor bomb like crazy. I mentioned juicy.
Is it juicy?
I do not believe juicy is an appropriate adjective, and I don't believe it was their words.
Is
It was
Lucy
somebody
Ford?
else. This was somebody else's words, not theirs. So I cannot and will not hold it against them. Yeah, it's a flavor bomb to be sure. It really is. It's a lovely, lovely black IPA. And if you haven't had a black IPA, they are a very different take on an India Pale Ale. They have the big fruits and the big hops. This is basically what's considered, I believe, a Cascade black ale or black IPA. And it's an American style IPA, so it's big, fruity, bold, bitter hops. Beautifully done. It's a 4. That's it. It's a 4. That'll be my rating on Untapped. That is the episode, and I think we managed to churn through it in far less time than we typically use of yours. So 15 minutes or so.
I want to read you my Untapped right.
Okay, read away. Can you read it in the style of Go Away? Okay, get down here now, please. You're making me edit.
Okay.
I was positive you were Ben. I now have to edit, so that's okay. I thought it was Ben hovering at the door.
I'd flash you.
Feel free, I won't edit.
Yeah, and then I guess you're done.
Luke is now clapping. Thank goodness we're doing this offline.
Yeah.
Max wants hot dog too.
Okay, well, I'll be up in a couple minutes. Tell Ben he can stay up there until I'm done. Where was I?
I was going to read you my Untapped.
Okay. So, read me your Untapped, but I'd like you to do it in the style of Ron Swanson. Can't do it, can you?
I don't know if I could do it. All right, I can do it.
I wanted to hate you.
Coffee and cocoa all the way through. I organically wanted to hate this beer, but I don't.
Why couldn't I have been on the single? The one shot would have been perfect there. It would have been perfect there. Anyway, that's awesome. I give it to you. I'll give it to you. If I was Megan Mullally, I would have jumped into bed with you.
Perfect. But yeah, like I said, coffee and cocoa all the way through. I organically, in caps, wanted to hate this beer, but I don't.
I don't think you can say more than that.
0.75. Buy it. I will again.
There's a couple beers for you over 3.5. Canadian made, Canadian loved. That is the pour. Cheers and have a great week.